but we're at 2 balls and 1 strike now. Snare drive, home run, walks it off. Oh,
There's a drive, left field and deep, back, Scalia.
Floats one up there, up the middle, Jace Filipovich. Strike 3 on. And that will be ball 4. The most exciting play in baseball, the walk-off, bases loaded walk.
All right, so welcome back to Huntington Wiffle Ball League. We got game 2 of the World Series now. Gargoyles and Hammerheads. Gargoyles will still be away here, and then Hammerheads will be home. The roles will flip next game for the next 2 games, but let's get into game 2. The Gargoyles have a 1-0 lead. Here we go.
Starting pitcher for game 2 for the Hammerheads will be Ethan Scalia. And the batting order for the Gargoyles will be Ben Orenshaw, Matthew Gutschall, and Jace Filipovich. Leading off game 2 for the Gargoyles, Ben Orenshaw. I was the only one confused here. Ball 3. Wait, ball what? 4. All right, Ben Orenshaw walks. Matthew Gutschall goes down 0-2 quickly. And strike 3. Ethan Scalia sits him down. Good afternoon. Sorry, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Drive up the middle. Scalia with, oh no! And an error by Will Woomer at first. Scalia fields it, throws to first, but Woomer can't come up with it. Jace Filipovich safe at first. Ben Orenshaw advances to third. 1 out here. Strike 3 down the middle with the slider. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Fouled into the zone, strike 3, and that will end the inning. No runs scored. Score after half an inning of play. Gargoyles 0, Hammerheads coming to bat. Starting for the Gargoyles will be Ben Orenshaw, and the order for the Hammerheads will be Will Woomer, Ethan Scalia, and Landon Snare. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Hammerheads, Will Woomer. Swung on and ripped. That is a fair ball. And Will Woomer starts it off with a single. That is a drive deep into right field, and it is gone. Scalia's 3rd home run in 2 games. That puts the Hammerheads up 2-0. That is a drive deep to right field. Go 2. Almost gets him. Snare with a double to right field. And the Hammerheads have something cooking here. And that will be ball 4. Drive up the middle. And everybody advances 1 base. Bases will be loaded with no outs here in the bottom of the first. Landon Snare comes up 2 outs. No outs, sorry. Drives 1 up the middle, and that will score 2, and that is the run limit for the inning. Gargoyles could not record an out there, so the score after 1 inning of play, we have Hammerheads 4, Gargoyles 0. Okay, leading off the top of the second here for the Gargoyles Jace Filipovich. Lob. Swung on by Jace. And that is a nice play by Ethan Scalia. It's grounded to the left side. He fields it, throws while jumping and gets the out at first. Took the first pitch for a strike, leaves the second one, ball outside. Count is 1-1. Ben Ornshaw drive to right field, and Will Woomer with a nice catch, a nice over-the-shoulder running catch. 2 outs here, but a nice drive by Ben Ornshaw. Better play by Will Woomer. Full count still here, Gutschall hanging. Drive to center field, off the fence, misses a home run by inches. Keeps this inning going with a single to center field. Dancing going on out here in the outfield from the Hammerheads, and Jace Filipovich swings and misses. Strike 3, 3 outs in the inning. That'll end the frame. Gargoyles cannot score. Score after 1.5 innings of play. Gargoyles 0, Hammerheads 4. Pitching change here for the Gargoyles. Coming in to pitch in the bottom of the second, Jace Filipovich. Will Woomer works it to 3-0. See if he has the green light here. He does not. Ball 4. That is a drive to left field from Ethan Scalia. I forgot to mention it. And he hits his 4th home run of this World Series. We have a score now of 6-0 from the Hammerheads. Up the middle, Jace can't field it. Gutschall. Oh, almost a nice play. Ornshaw can't come up with it. Would have had the out, but Snare! The play was not dead. Snare tries to advance to second, and Jace pegs him for the first out of this inning. What a heads-up play by Jace Filipovich. Brings up Will Woomer. We got 1 out here. Woomer fields it. Safe. Almost another nice play. Let's see if Will tries to advance to second, and no, he will not. All right, Ethan Scalia coming up lefty now. Hit drive and gone. His fifth home run of this World Series. He comes up lefty and still goes deep. And that will once again be the run limit in this inning. Score now, Hammerheads 8, Gargoyles 0. We have a pitching change here in the top of the 3rd for the Hammerheads. It will be Will Woomer doing the pitching now. He was struggling to get that curveball to stay in the zone, but it gets it there. Ben Ornshaw with a fair ball, and that will be a single for Ben Ornshaw, running hard too. I like the hustle, and he starts off the inning for the Gargoyles with a single. If once he can start controlling, he almost becomes unhittable. Ball inside, ball 4. Gargoyles have some guys on the bases here now, 1st and 2nd. Inside, so far inside so that it was behind him. Ball 4, and the bases are now loaded for Ben Ornshaw, who started this inning off with a single. Oh, we have a pitching change. Sorry, I didn't realize that. Now pitching for the Hammerheads will be Landon Snare coming back in after game 1. Ball 4, there's that Ben Ornshaw bases loaded walk for an RBI. and the Gargoyles get on the board here. It is now 8-1. Full count here, no outs. Takes it inside, another bases loaded walk. Matthew Gutschall thinking he's Ben Orenshaw getting those bases loaded walks, but the Gargoyles will take them any way they can. Score now 8-2. All right, with no outs here in the bottom of the top of the third. Jace Filipovich drives it. Okay, so hold on. I've got a lot to say here. Jace Filipovich hits one to third. Scores Ben Orenshaw, so the score is now 8-3. Ethan Scalia tags third, throws it to first, but so they get the force at third. Will Woomer pulls his foot at first. We have one out. Runners on first and second. Ben Orenshaw coming to the plate. A drive to center field. That ball will be... Oh, and a base running blunder. Double play to end game 2. So what happened there? Once again, I've got to explain. Ball hit the center field. Ethan Scalia comes over. Gutschall tagging. Scalia bobbles it but catches it, and Gutschall thought he was going to drop it, takes off, and has to come back to tag, and Ethan Scalia tags him. A double play to end game 2, and the Hammerheads will take the game 2 with a score of 8-3, and we will move on to game 3.
All right, so I'm here with Ethan Scalia after the Game 2 win. You've been announced player of the game with 3 homers in that one. You guys tied the series back up. How big of a win is that, and what's it going to take to keep it going?
It's a big win, and we're going to need a lot of strikes thrown and a lot of bangers. That's what's going to take to win.
There it is. So that'll do it for Game 2. It is tied up at 1-1 apiece. Very nice, very fun game. We'll head to Game 3 now. The roles will flip. Gargoyles will be home for the next 2. Really fun game. Leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you in Game 3.